Start building your branding and social media. What's that? What I'm doing right here. Why do you guys think I do these videos? Because I like it? A little bit. But I really do it to build my branding, my social media. For what reason? To attract the partners to me. Hey Matt, I watched your video on YouTube. You know what you're talking about, bro. Why don't I give you my money to invest with and we can do something together? No problem. That's literally how it works for me. All my partners that I've ever attracted have come from YouTube and more recently now, Instagram.
My name is Matt Piche, aka the Fruitful Investor. I grew up in a middle-class family and all I've ever wanted was freedom. By the age of 30, I became a self-made multi-millionaire, all from real estate investing. Follow me on my journey to travel the world when I want, where I want, while continuing to build a killer real estate business. Let's get it.
What's up, Fruitful Investors? In this video, I'm gonna give you a step-by-step guide on how to invest in real estate as a beginner. If you're watching this video, I'm assuming you know very, very little about real estate investing or pretty well nothing. So if you don't know me, don't know my story, I started off investing in real estate, bought my first property when I was 22 years old. By the age of 28, I was already a millionaire. By the age of 30, I was a multi-millionaire net worth-wise. And by the age of 31, I was a cash millionaire. Sold some properties, got some profit, $1 million in the pocket. Very, very cool feeling. So I'm gonna give you the exact step-by-step guide that I use and that I teach my clients and partners on a daily basis. It works over and over again. Why? I didn't make it up. I learned from smarter investors who are much better at it than me, but now I'm considered smart, but I'm not. I barely graduated high school. So I'm gonna give you the exact template and the guide that I really teach all the time. Number one, start with rental properties. I know it's not sexy. You're watching HGTV, you're seeing all the flips, it looks cool. Stay away from the flips if you're a beginner. I'm not saying it's not possible for a newbie to flip. Of course it is. I'm advising you not to. There's a time and a place for that. I'm gonna get into that near the end of the video. You'll find out when it's time for that. I want you to start with rental properties. Why? You can make more mistakes. Very, very important, because we're gonna make a ton of mistakes. I know I did. And when you do it in the rental property sector, it's not really a big deal. For example, if you overpaid on a property, if you bought kind of the wrong property in the wrong area, if you had some bad tenants because you didn't know kind of what you're doing on screening tenants, you did it yourself, mistake. We'll talk about that in a bit. Anyway, you got a bad tenant, they screwed you. Okay, that sucks. All those things will suck, but you can recover from it. How do you recover from it? You just hold the property for another year or two, maybe longer than you thought you were going to. And the market will take care of you. Why? Real estate appreciates all the time in the long term. Yes, we have recessions, it goes down a little bit, but it always goes up in the grand scheme of things. So if you make a mistake, you lose some money, you overpaid, you're rented wrong, just hold it longer, you will recover. No big deal. That's the benefit of rental properties. It's gentle. It doesn't smack you on the head. For example, if you do a flip and you overpay, then you over renovate, you sell it for less than what you're in for, bad. For example, if you flip and you do what I just said and you lose 30K on your at the very beginning and you're 30K in the hole, but you have no net worth, you're pretty much screwed, that you'll never recover. Later on, I'll talk about how if you're a millionaire and you lose 30K on one deal, that sucks, but you will recover. You've done the work, no big deal. Well, it's a big deal, but you're not gonna be ruined from it. So start with rental properties. They're easy, they're boring. And guys, each step I'm gonna talk about here, I could do like a whole course on for hours. I'm just gonna go through a little quickly, just show you the template, and that'll get you going. The rest of the channel, the other videos I have, like 500 plus videos, they're gonna teach you the specifics of each one. So start with rental properties, please. And where do I want you to get from that? At least 20 properties. Does that sound scary to you? Good, it should. It's not that hard, guys. I used to think getting 4 properties was insanity. If I could have 4 properties, that'd be insane. Okay, now we're well above 35. I sold a bunch, we're flipping, we're buying deals every single month to flip. I'll talk about that in a bit too. Okay, now it's easy, but you just have to get there. So imagine you had 20 properties, and this is the big takeaway with rental properties and why I want you to start off with this. Here's the big point. If we have 20 properties, I'm only gonna draw like 6 here because that's all I can fit, right? I got 4 houses here. Even if you just have 4 to make it a little more realistic for you, if 20 is like insane for you. Let's say we have only 4 properties and we have tenants in there, right? We got happy little tenants, yay, they're paying the rent. Okay, when they're all getting paid down every single month at the same time, we're making some cash flow on each one, maybe $100, big deal, right? But whatever, it adds up. But the biggest thing, they're all appreciating in value at the same time. We're holding it for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. See the spread? This is basically your money spread is doing this. And the power of compound growth, i.e. having multiple properties all doing this at the same time, dude, that's how you get dirty rich. For example, when I became a millionaire by age 28, I had no idea I was even a millionaire. I only had like, I don't know, 7, 8 properties by that time. When I did the math, I was like, hey, I wonder how much equity I have in each property. I wonder what happens if I sold everything. What would my takeaway be in my pocket? I did the math, blah, 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 6 properties. I was like, yo, I'm a millionaire. I can't even believe it. That's how quick it comes when you have multiple properties. And I only had like 6 properties, like I said, at that time doing this formula. Imagine we had 20 of these, 30, 40, 50 properties all doing this every month. Dude, that's when it gets super, super powerful. Forget the flips, forget the wholesaling. That's lame stuff, okay? If you wanna get real rich, real wealthy for real, it's this shit right here, rental properties. Okay, so I think I drive that one home enough. Let's get to the next point. 2, the sure way to get rich and successful in real estate is to specialize in one area. You guys have probably heard me say this a bunch of times if you follow me. Very, very important to specialize in one area. For example, when I first started off, I bought single family properties, very, very easy, rental properties. And I only bought them in Kitchener-Waterloo, Ontario, Canada, which is where I live and invest. A very, very top town in Canada to invest in. I knew that. I tripled down. I only bought here. I specialized. I know the area better than everybody. At that time, I wasn't a realtor yet. I knew it better than all the realtors. I knew the streets, the values, what it would rent for, how much it would cost to renovate that property. I knew it all better than them, okay? So people were like, Matt, I got this sweet deal. It's like an hour outside of your area. Cash on cash return is this. Not interested. Matt, I got this other deal in Guelph. It's only like 20 minutes from your city. Cash on cash return is crazy, bro. Are you sure you don't want this deal? Nope, I only buy in Kitchener-Waterloo, Ontario. That's how dedicated I was. That's how obsessed I was. I wasn't going around chasing deals everywhere. I don't chase deals. I specialize and I destroy deals, okay? That's my new slogan right there. So we specialize in one area. Again, I can talk about this for hours, but basically you wanna find an area that's got it going on. Does it have job growth? Does it have population growth? Is it an area where people wanna live? And most importantly, does it have diverse industries? Or is it a one-hit pony town? Toyota's got a plant there. Dude, it's sick. It's got like 10,000 jobs of Toyota. Cool. What happens when the next recession comes and people slow down on buying cars? That town with the sick Toyota plant, gone. It's only got one industry. I want diverse industries, recession proof. That's the areas I invest in. Step 3, we specialize again in one niche. So to boil it down even more, I'm in Kitchener, but when I first started off, I only invested in single family properties. I wanted to get that dialed in and mastered before I moved on. People are like, Matt, I got this sick triplex in Kitchener. You said you'd only invest in Kitchener. Here's a triplex. Sorry, bro. I only invest in single family properties in Kitchener. That's how dedicated I was again. I didn't deviate. Why? I'm a baby. I'm a coward. I hate losing money. I never lose money. Haven't lost money yet. And I won't, because I'm so dedicated and so focused on the plan. I don't deviate. Okay, so that's really what you need at the beginning even more. Because you're gonna feel pressure from social media and Instagram and all these cool things to do everything. I just wanna get successful so I can prove to Matt that I can do it too. I don't want you to do that, man. I want you to focus, get solid, master the craft, become an expert, take it slow. It's gonna take a couple years, probably 4 or 5 years, guaranteed, before it really picks up and takes off. But I guarantee you, once you get to that year 5, year 6, and you're attracting all these partners because you know exactly what the hell you're doing, and people only wanna work with other experts, you played the chess game, you played the long game. Every other investor on Instagram is playing checkers. They're running around to every city, just one move at a time. They're not focusing. They just want anything to look cool, to get that cash flow, get that passive income. I read Tim Ferriss's book, 4-Hour Work Week. That's what I want too. But they're not building a business. They're just chasing deals. You're playing chess. I'm gonna do this, and then after that, when they do this, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do that. You're planning 3 steps ahead. Nobody plans 3 steps ahead. That's why they're all losing, okay? Specialize in one area, specialize in one niche. Number 4, the way how to build your business properly is to focus on branding and social media. By the way, guys, I'm giving you like fucking everything. This is like, I'm condensing my whole like business plan that would take like a whole day seminar, which I will be doing next year, into like whatever this 10-minute video is. But I'm literally giving you everything. Okay, number 4, step 4, start building your branding and social media. What's that? What I'm doing right here. Why do you guys think I do these videos? Because I like it? A little bit. But I really do it to build my branding, my social media. For what reason? To attract the partners to me. Hey Matt, I watched your video on YouTube. You know what you're talking about, bro. Why don't I give you my money to invest with and we can do something together? No problem. That's literally how it works for me. All my partners that I've ever attracted have come from YouTube and more recently now Instagram. They see me there, they watch the videos, they trust me, they like me, they see me as an authority, they know they're gonna make money with me. And when they know they're gonna make money with you, you get the money. You get the money and the partners come, okay? So that's really, really important. The 1990s way, and what still investors are doing, which is fucking insane, is they think that by getting partners and deals, they have to go to meetings, networking events, which we don't have right now because of the C word, right? Everything's shut down. But they really think that's how you get partners, shaking hands. Hey, my name's Matt. I invest in real estate. You wanna partner with me, buddy? That's not how it works, man. That's how it used to work in the 80s. People don't want to be sold anymore. We're smarter than that as human beings, which I talk a lot about in my presentations. We're too conditioned now to smell the car salesman 3 miles away. When somebody starts pitching, as soon as they start pitching, hey, my name's Matt. Okay, brain is turned off. That's how it works now with the human beings. So you need to hook them and they need to like you through watching you and trusting you. How do we do that? Well, social media, TV, pretty much. This is my own little TV show. People can watch me, they see my personality, they see if they would vibe with me even before we even speak. They're like, I'm sold on you. That's exactly what happens, baby. So focus on the branding and the social. But we do that only after the ball's rolling. You know, once you got property number 1, property number 2, number 3, then we start slamming the social. Telling people, hey, I do this thing. I buy triplex properties in Toronto. I buy townhomes in Brooklyn, New York. And that's all I do. Check out my 3 videos of the properties I just did. If you're interested, let me know. That's literally how it works in 2020 and beyond. Social media is very, very powerful. Okay, the good, sexy stuff now. Number 5, active income. What does that mean? Flips, wholesales, all the cool, sexy stuff you see, but only when you have a $2 million net worth. Very, very important. I always talk about this. You only deviate, or not even deviate, you just split off. You always do rental properties forever. That never stops. But you only start doing the active income stuff, the flips and the wholesaling and the coaching and whatever, all the cool stuff, the active income, once you're at the $2 million net worth. Going back to the beginning, like I said, if you do a flip and you lose 30K, that sucks. That hurts really bad. But if you have a $2 million net worth, is it really a big deal if you lose 30K? You'll live to fight another day. No big deal. You'll make it up on the next deal. No problem. If you lose 30K on your first deal or your first couple deals and your net worth is only like 200K or less, or zero, if you're just starting off, you're gonna get ruined. You'll never recover. You're probably gonna be one of those people that say, fuck real estate, I tried it, now I'm gonna go invest in stock market, Elon Musk, Tesla, I'm gonna buy his stock. You have no idea what the fuck you're doing. Okay, so don't do that either. Deviate only when you have a $2 million net worth. Why? Because if you made it to this point, you probably have over 10 properties, 10, 20 properties easily if you're at the $2 million net worth. And the only way you got there is if you have systems in place, you know how to renovate over and over again. You probably have team members like a project manager, a social media person, an accountant, a property manager. You have a team, okay? So now when you do deviate and you do start flipping, you're not a young person anymore or young in the game trying to flip houses. You've done it like 20 times. Now we're just gonna do it on a faster active income scale instead of a rental property. But you've renovated a bunch of properties by this point. You know exactly what you're doing. That's why we deviate. Anyway, guys, I just crammed my whole investing blueprint on how to get rich and how to invest in real estate as a beginner. If you follow this, I'm almost going to guarantee that you will be successful if you follow every single step and you don't deviate, you stay focused, you stay obsessed. If you like this video, if you learned anything, smash that like button. Also hit that subscribe button right below so we can see more of each other. I can teach you more about real estate investing and how to get wealthy and live that fruitful life. I'll see you in the next video.